Jason, are we ready?
Yeah, absolutely. I was born ready.
That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. So guys, like you welcome us all here to another meeting, set up another Zoom. Tonight's Zoom is all about list building and prospecting. This was put together by Jason and Caddis. Between them, they have over 60 years experience in online marketing. Jason has 20 years plus, and Caddis has over 46 years. So guys, we are in amazing hands here with two amazing leaders. So I'm going to hand it over to Jason and Caddis.
Wow, thanks very much, Robert. Well, it's always exciting to do a brand new presentation. And, you know, we've all sort of been a little bit lucky this week because, you know, we were sort of told just to hold back on the registrations, but it's actually given us time to focus on a few things that we need to do. There's a lot of things that we don't normally have time to do. So I thought it was a perfect opportunity to start doing Zooms every night this week to give you a little bit extra, okay? Because some of the things in multi-level marketing, that they are always simple, but they're not always obvious, okay? So, you know, first of all, you need to start with your dream, okay? You're not ever going to get into action if you haven't got a dream. And tomorrow night, we are holding a very special education, and it's all about the dream and waking your dreams up. Because most people, they go through life on autopilot and they go to the grave with regret. You know, did you know that the graveyard is actually the most expensive place in the world because it's all those dreams that were never lived? So decide what you want and start getting in action, because we've got an amazing business here, amazing platform that just pumps money. And we're here just to, you know, just to get things going for you, try and steer you in the right direction. Okay, guys? So you need to understand your journey. You know, sometimes join these businesses and they think, oh, I've got to get all these loads of thousands of people before I start earning any money. But that's not really true, because when you understand how a network is built, we are actually looking for the right people. But the thing is, we have to go through the numbers to find them. Okay, that's why we have to get good at prospecting. We have to write down name lists, because I know that if you've got 100 people on your list, you will definitely find two or three animals that you can work with. You know, sometimes people say, oh, Jason's probably got quite a big business. You know, he's built it up to the platinum level already. But I can tell you something, I've got 5 strong leaders. I haven't got thousands of people. I've got 5 strong people that follow a system, and they are leaders, and they are driven, and they are just building the business correctly. And that's all you're looking for. But we still need to go through the lists. We need to go through the certain habits to find these people we're looking for, because believe me, they are all out there. People are really, really open to opportunities right now, especially because of what happened in the last year and a half with that crazy pandemic. All right, people are really open for financial opportunities right now. So I highly recommend, you know, everything starts with a smile. Okay, you know, of course, when you're on the screen, you can sort of hide behind the screen and you can send a message, and you could be sitting there all miserable. But I tell you something, when you're writing to a prospect, they can feel that you're not smiling. Okay, and it's, you know, if you're walking down the street, if you meet a person that's got a smile on the face, aren't they much more easier to actually go and talk to? But if someone's miserable, how can you ever start a conversation? You know, did you know to actually start, you know, if you're actually using all the muscles in your face, do you know how many muscles it takes, how many nerves and muscles it takes to smile? It's actually about 13 muscles to actually smile. If you're trying to frown or look grumpy or just look miserable, it's around 67 muscles it takes to actually look unhappy. But the thing is, the truth is, nobody wants to follow someone that's not smiling. So everything starts with a smile. Sometimes I've actually prospected people, because one person said to me once, I walked into a petrol station and they said, Jason, why are you always so happy? And this was my answer. I know exactly where I'm going. And he says, and the next time he says, where are you going? And I said, I said, I can show you if you like. And I showed him the business presentation, and then he was in, just because of a smile. So get a smile, guys. It's really important. You've got to have a dream. You've got to have a goal. You've got to have a strategy and an action plan. Okay, you know what the strategy is. That's money working for you. That is our strategy. We teach it. It's a system. You just need to follow it. You need to have a dream. We are going to be talking a lot about that tomorrow. Okay, and tomorrow that dream meeting is not just about business. It's about life. So you can actually invite anyone to that dream meeting. You can invite your mom, your dad, your family. Doesn't matter. They don't have to be in the business, but you're more than welcome to bring people to that dream meeting tomorrow. And when you've got a dream and you've got a goal with a date and you're working with the strategy and you have an action plan, you can get everything working for you. You need to start writing down a name list. Okay, I talk to, I'm blue in the face. People still have not taken all the names off their telephone and written it down on a piece of paper. You can't possibly keep an eye on your name list if it's still on your telephone. You need to get it on paper, and you write down all the names, and you need to write down their ambitious level. I will talk about that in a minute. But you're going to also mark this list when you've actually sent them the film, and you also need to write down if you've got a result or not. You know, have they said yes, or have they said no, or have they said, can I have more information? This is an ongoing process, because when you first start, I can guarantee most of you have anything between 100 and 200 contacts on your telephone. Some of you on social media have like 400 or 500 friends. That's another list we'll talk about in a minute. But they are all lists that you can work with to show your opportunity. And when you've got a certain amount of name lists, or, you know, once you've got enough names, as you are deleting your names, you know, because people are going to say yes or no, so the name list will start disappearing. And a lot of people I've seen over the years, they stop showing the plan because they think their list is going to run out. Don't make that mistake. If I have 100 name lists now, I want to get them all shown within 1 week. I will find a way to do it in batches of 25. I'm sending out 25 films, 25 films, 25 films, and I get through my list quickly. I am not worried about the name list running out. Why? Because there's 7 billion people in the world. It's easy to find new people. There's people everywhere in the world looking for opportunities. So really get serious about your name list. You can start with friends and family. You know, this is sort of like a memory jogger. You can start writing down a few names of people, you know, your close friends and family, put them on a list. Don't make the mistake of writing people down that you think are going to do the business. Okay, you will be shocked about the amounts of people that will say yes to your opportunity, and you'll think, well, I never thought they would be interested, but they were. You can, you know, unless you're really good at telepathy or you know, reading people's minds, you know, I haven't met one network marketing person yet that can read minds. You need to put everyone down on your list and give them the chance to say yes or no to your opportunity. Then associates, you know, associates, there's so many of those people. This is a very big list. You know, this is all the people that know you, and you've probably forgotten who they are. You know, sometimes you have to be deliberate. You know, I tell you one tip, you know, when a pregnant woman is trying to choose a name for a baby, they buy a name book. Okay, I recommend you just go to the library and borrow one if you don't want to buy one. And you start looking through the names, because as you're going through the names, try to think, you know, you come to the word Jane, for example, and you think, well, do I know any Janes? Or you come to the word name Bob and you say, do I know any Bobs? And just use that book as a memory jogger to remember who you've known in the past. Even if you haven't got their phone number, it's really funny, because when you write them down, I don't know, they just suddenly turn up in your life, or you meet them on Facebook, or I don't know, I think it's like the law of attraction maybe. And then, you know, people that you know on social media, You know, there is so many people on that list. You look at your friends, you look at your friends list, and you've got your immediate friends. And then if you click on their name, there's lots of people in their name list that aren't really close friends with you, but you know who they are. I would write down those people too, because if I'm going to my friend and I already know a few of their friends, I will go to my friend and say, look, we've got some friends in common that I want to show my business to. You can expand your list by thinking about who do we know together. And if a few of my friends are going to join in with the network, who do we know together so we can get them all in at the same time? So you can start to network the possibilities in your mind before anyone's even said yes. You can be really, really creative with this. People you work with, okay? And I'm not talking about the job that you've got now. Yeah, you can start there, but how many jobs have you had? Sometimes we think, oh yeah, I've already spoken to everybody at work. And you work with 3 people, but the last job you work with 20 people, or you know people that you went to school with, or college, or people that were at your wedding, if you're married. That if you really, really take your list seriously, you will put names on the list. I'll tell you something, one of my business mentors said to me, when I first came to Sweden, they asked me to write down a name list. And I wrote down 3 people because I'd been in Sweden for about 3 weeks. And I thought, well, I'm going to build a really big business with 3 on my list. And they said, yeah, now you've got to invite them to the business. And I invited them. They all said no, every single one of them. How can you imagine how I'm going to build a business with that? So I got serious about my list when my upline mentor, he says, Jason, he says, when you take it seriously, something changes. And I said, yeah, but I don't know anyone. And he said, if I could give you $100 for every person you write down on the list that knows you, how many names would you get on the list? And I said, I'd get hundreds on there. He said, yeah. He says, because you can now connect the name with money. He said, that's what you need to do. You need to connect your name list with your bank account for later, because it makes a massive difference. Okay. We're not playing with this stuff. Some of you guys are just lukewarm with this thing, but you don't need to be. You can be, when you start working on your list and get into action, things will really start to change for you. Religion, if you go to different religion sort of places or churches or whatever the religion is, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you know people that you don't normally hang around with, but you meet them when you go to these places. And then you've also got clubs or hobbies. Who do you play golf with, or do you drive go-karts, or you go flying? I don't know. Think about every single person you can think of on the planet, because the longer your list and the more you're putting the odds in your favor. That's what you're doing when you have a big name list. Let's talk a little bit about what can happen. Well, the thing is, when we first see a business opportunity, the first people we talk to is our friends and family. Your friends and family, your close inner circle, they all love you. They all love you so much. But I tell you what, these are the ones that are also not scared to tell you their opinion of exactly what they think about your business idea. But actually, what gives them the right to start commenting on about how you are trying to bring money in for your family? But the thing is, they do. It's almost like they can cut you dead or shoot you down within seconds. You open your mouth, you're all excited about your business opportunity, you're making money, this robot's pumping money in, and all of a sudden you say, oh, I've got a really great business to show you. And then they cut you down. What does it do to your self-esteem? You just feel crap, don't you? It just feels horrible. And these are your closest friends and family that do it. It's not that they mean to go out and get you for or anything, but they just do it. They think they can. And just for example, some of the biggest business builders in the world, which I know and Katis knows, I was talking to one of the guys once, and he had a massive business, and he told me he hasn't got one friend or one family member in his diamond ship business which he had built, not one, although he had asked them many, many times. And there's your associates. These are 200 to 300 people, could be more. You know, these are the people that know you, but they don't know you. The good thing is that they don't know everything about your past. So if you suddenly come up with a business idea, they're not sort of conditioned with everything that they know about you. You know, this could be someone that, you know, maybe for the ladies, if you go and get your hair cut in a certain hair salon and you suddenly give them a call and you say, hi, it's Jane. And they'll go, Jane who? And you say, well, I had my hair cut last week with you. Oh, hi, Jane, how are you? That is an associate. These are easy people to prospect because they won't judge you. They don't have an opinion about you. They see you as one of their customers. And when you call and say, I was thinking about you the other day and I've got something exciting that I'd like to show you or something I'd like to run by you. Very, very easy prospects. This is the easy ride, okay? Easy ride, and it's a very big name list to start with if you don't want to talk to your brother and your brother-in-law and the ones that give you all the crazy opinions. Then we have the rest of the world. Well, it's 7 billion people roughly, isn't it? Maybe a bit more, and growing. So we're not going to run out of name lists here. It is endless, okay? That is an endless name list. You just need to get good at meeting them. You can meet people all over the world easily because of social media. Also, when you're writing your name list, write down people that you know in other countries and then find them on Facebook and say, I've got something to show you. That's how you build international. You've got access to the entire planet in your hands because of social media. Social media makes the world so small. Now we're going to have a bit of fun. We're going to talk about crap. Anyone here want to talk about crap? Because this is what we need to look for. We are looking for couples. We are looking for respectful people. We are looking for ambitious. We are looking for professionals. The thing is, when you tend to write down your name list, we've seen it so many times. We call it the chicken list. The chicken list means that all the ones you're scared to talk to, they're always at the bottom of the name list. So I recommend when you write down your name list, you turn it up the other way so we can handle talking to the people that we really need to talk to first. You know, the ones that you're talking to, there's a reason why you're not scared to talk to them. Seriously, you don't actually want those guys in your business because you've seen the potential of AI marketing, of what it produces. Okay, and it's a lot of money it can pump in. So this is a serious deal. And if you were going to start, this is the way I think, if I was going to go to the bank and borrow a lot of money to start a company and I need business partners, who am I going to partner with? And am I going to partner with someone that's been sitting on the sofa, unemployed for 6 years and drinks too much and smokes too much and does other things? You know, do you want those sort of people in your business? Of course, we should show it to everybody. But if you are looking for financial freedom and you want to get your hands on those great big bonuses, I don't know if you saw Mona yesterday. I bet she didn't sleep last night. $650,000 bonus from Amway. Guess when she registered? 11 months ago. That's not a bad salary for 1 year, is it? Not to mention, only 2 months ago, she got 150,000 as well. That's going on close towards £1 million in my eyes. You know, this is serious money. So you're looking for couples, you're looking, you know, couples are very powerful. You know, you get a man and woman together and they see the opportunity that they can improve their life together. When you get a couple together on the same dream, you cannot stop it. That's why you never show just the man. You never show just the woman. If you know they're a couple, you show that you get them to watch the film together. Never do half couples. It doesn't work. Okay. You will build a much bigger business when you show couples together. And the respected people, these are the people that are, people just respect them because of who they are. Because when you get people like this in your business, guess what? They have people in their life that are the same. And you're also going to duplicate a really awesome business with where there's not money problems. They will invest more money into their robots and everything. Okay, it's really important stuff, guys. So your chicken list needs to be at the top, and we handle those guys first, and then you show everybody else. Talk to people. Oh, that's a one, isn't it? Oh my gosh, how am I going to talk to the person that's walking down the street, or the person that's walking their dog in the park? How do I walk up to a stranger and say, excuse me, can I show you my business? Well, that'd be really weird, wouldn't it? You just can't do that. Guess what? I tell you something that I used to do it like that, and guess how many results I used to get? Zero. I'm sure I remember getting chased around IKEA car park about 17 years ago because I put a flyer on someone's car and he didn't like it. All right, and I was running for dear life in the suit, and it was icy, and I had some dress shoes on, and it was yeah, it was funny. And I'm thinking, is this business worth it? But now I laugh at it, but it wasn't funny at the time. Okay, so if you're starting to laugh now, you're going to have a great fun in this business as you grow it, especially when you're having to talk to people in for real life instead of hiding behind the screen. Okay, because you know, Katis and I, we're going to try and do a little bit of role play, because we've sort of had a bit of experience over the years of prospecting people. So Katis is going to ask me, she's going to give you an example of an easy prospecting situation. So over to you, Katis.
Yes. Well, I have found my old friend Jason strolling around the street, and I made a conversation with him and booked a cup of coffee. Sorry, a cup of coffee to get together. So we are now meeting up on the cafe. I sit down and, oh, nice to see you, Jason. Lovely.
Yeah, hi, Katis. How are you?
I'm so fine. How's the family?
We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, it's been great. You know, being busy. You know, life. It's always busy, isn't it?
How old is Leo now?
Oh, he's 11 years old now.
Oh my
goodness. Time goes so quick, doesn't it? You know, I wish I had more time sometimes. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would be. I have gone down in time. I just works 2 days every week now. I found another thing that I can spend more time, and maybe I can stop my work if I like to in a year or so. But I think I continue my work because I love it. So where are you living now?
Yeah, but what was that thing you were saying? How could you possibly cut down all your work? Because I know the lifestyle you have.
I don't know. Do you know what? I'm not really sure if it's something for you, but could I just say that we have a marvelous video, because then we can take it from there, and it will take some minutes. I think it's 20 minutes or something. I send it to you on mail, or do you have a Facebook and Messenger?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you can
nice.
Send it to me.
I will send it. Yeah. When do you think that you can look at it?
I can look at it right away. So can you tell me more information after I've watched it?
Yes, I do it now, so you can take it with you after the coffee then.
Oh, that's brilliant. Great.
Yeah. Nice.
So there you go. That's you know, not all prospectings are so easy, but you just got to dare to open the conversation. You know, it's like quick hello and get the conversation going. Don't be afraid to bring it up. And notice Katis did not start explaining everything about the business. You want to let the film do the work for you. Okay.
And also, I just passed the messages. I have a business, and what are you doing?
Yes.
So do you want to know? I would like to have the person telling me. I would like to hear.
Exactly. And the right people always go back. Like I did, I gave you an example straight away about, oh, well, I don't care. I don't want to talk about my house. I want to know how you're working 2 days a week, you know? So now, this one is adjacent to Katis' question, you know. Hi, Katis, how you doing? We're on the telephone, by the way. Hi, Katis, just a quick call. Look, I was thinking about you the other day, but, you know, I've come across a really exciting business opportunity.
It's Jason, stop. I'm in the middle of, I try to make some dinner here, and life is so stressful. Is it short, or do you have to talk all the day?
Well, I can send you a film, but would you be open to see a film?
I don't know. No, I don't know that.
It sounds to me like it's probably not the right timing for you. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm filled up with my husband running around, and I try to do my work and everything. So yes, please, not now. No.
All right, no worries. Do you think, just one last question before we go? I really respect that you're busy. Is it okay if I give you a call in, say, 6 months' time?
Yes, of course. I hope life is better then.
Fantastic. Good night.
Yeah.
Take care.
Good night.
Bye. Well, here we now we have the chicken list. Well, this is a person that we would be talking to that we would say as above peer. You know, we all have those people on our list that we know they just seem more educated than us. Maybe they're a lawyer or a doctor. And how do we answer? How do we ask them to show our business? Well, this is how it's done. Yeah, hi, Katis. How are you?
Hi.
Jason here.
Yeah,
Hi.
I can see. Yeah,
Hi.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm really glad I managed to get hold of you. You know, I've always respected you so much, Katis, because I know that you're in a real leadership role with the hospital and everything. But I've come across a really interesting project, which I'm really excited about. But I was wondering if I could show you it, because I'd like to get your opinion on the platform. Would that be something you could help me with?
You know, I'm sitting in the region of Stockholm. We're planning the hospitality things for 2040, and everything is really much projects and everything. So I'm really up to my ears with work right now.
Okay, but could we find a time just in the future so I could just sit with you? I really do respect your opinion, and it'd be really important to me if you could.
What sort of business is it? Like the pyramids or something? It's all over the place.
No, it's not. No, it's not a pyramid at all. It's far better you just look at the film that I've got, and then you could just help me come to a decision on what I'm looking for. Come on, I do see you as a friend, and I really appreciate your input on this one. Thanks. Could you think?
Yes, I'm also your friend, and I know that you always talk like kind things and so. But well, is it long?
No, not so long.
Okay. Shall we meet up? No, I can see it on my own, or what?
Yeah, I can send it to you, and then you can just give me a call back with your input. In your own time, of course.
Okay. Because it's not nice to say yes if I can't feel that I got the time. But
well, I'll tell you what, I'll send it to you anyway, and then if you got the time to have a look at it, just let me know. Okay.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
perfect.
do that.
Thank you so much, Katis. You take
You're
care.
welcome. Nice talking to you, by the way.
And you as well. Well, as you see, Katis is starting to give me more and more of a hard time. And the next one is even harder, okay? Because we have something called objections. This is where, the way I see it is every person is like an onion, okay? And, you know, it's like layers, and every layer is an objection. But the real reason for them being protective with all the objections, the real reason inside is fear. Okay, and what we need to do is get good at overcoming the objections. So I'm just going to give Katis a question. Hi, Katis. Jason here. I'm just on the phone out to you. Hi. I'm in a bit of a hurry right now, but I just wanted to catch hold of you quickly.
Okay.
I've come across a really exciting project, and I was wondering if you would like to be interested to just tag along, have a look.
Oh my God! No way. There is no time in my schedule. No.
All right. Okay. But besides that, if you had some time, would you be interested to take a look?
You know, there's a lot of things that keep me occupied at the home, at the work and everything. No, you don't have the energy to do something like that.
Understand. Well, I felt exactly the same way until I found my new business, because it actually opened up so I could get more time. So if I could find a way that could help you get more time, would you be interested to at least take a look?
Suspicious things going on. What's you up to, Jason?
Well,
is it legal?
Well, it is legal, but first of all, you said you're a little bit suspicious. But if you weren't suspicious, could we just at least sit down and you could have a look at the film together with me, and we just then the decision is yours.
Yeah, I know you, so I trust you. But well, if I do have the time and everything that you said, well. Okay, let's go for it, because I'm curious also. So you know me.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I know what the best thing that what I always say to people is, you know, that if you gather some information and then you can make an intelligent decision based on facts. So, you know, it's really good, Katis, that you decided just to have a look. And, you know, and then it's your decision whether it's something for you for your future. If it's not, I fully respect you. You're my friend anyway. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Excellent.
What will I do now then?
Well, I will just send you the film over, and then I will give you a call directly after as soon as you've finished it. What time do you think you might have actually watched the film by?
Within a week, maybe.
All right. So you're saying the next Monday at 8 o'clock, if I give you a call, you would have definitely watched the film.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'll give you a call at 8 o'clock next Monday.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Thanks. Take care.
Bye.
Right, okay. I noticed we're sort of starting to run out of time on this Zoom, but let's just quickly go through the last slides quickly. You've got these flyers on Money Working for You. Let the flyers do the work. You post them on social media. You do not post links. You do not write the company name, because that's how you get other people to join other people's businesses. If you're writing AI marketing, they will search AI marketing on Google and join somebody else. Okay, you use the flyers on Facebook to just gather a little bit of, you know, you want people to be, you know, well, what is this thing? I keep seeing these same flyers all the time. You know, I just like to see what it is. And you just, when they ask, could you please send me a link? That's what they always say. And then you just need to ask them, well, actually, you know, we've got a film that we can send you. But I always like to, but before I send you the film, can you tell me when you're going to have watched it by? Because I would like to make contact with you directly after. So I'm always booking the time of when they would have watched it before I even send the film to them. Okay. And these flyers, you know, you can send flyers out on Facebook like 3 or 4 times a day. You know, you can do 4 of these posts in the morning, 4 of these posts in the evening without having any problems with Facebook. So it's quite easy to get prospects on Facebook asking you for information on this business. So use the social media to basically send the plan and bring them to the Money Working for You education system. Okay, so you're just using social media as a traffic source to bring people to the, you know, to the education system. Okay. Can you quickly finish this off? We've got 2 minutes left on this meeting.
Yes, have a smile. Always smile. That's really important. Whatever you're doing in the phone, especially, a smile makes the world go round. Listen more and talk less. Well, it's 20 years ago I found out I have 2 ears and 1 mouth, and this you can close also. So if you want to learn something, just close that one and use the ears. Ask the right question. We have a fabulous book from Alan Pierce. Correct me if it's wrong. Ask the right questions. Yeah, I really recommend that one. Follow up everyone, even if it's the person that you are so afraid of. You call back, check the video, what they think and everything. Don't forget anybody. And also don't care about what others think about it. You will have your life, your dream, and keep it to that one. If they say no, next. We have an upline earlier that always was this, next, next, because the next one, you never know who it is. And the last thing also, never, ever, 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 ever give up. Just, yes.